Hi, Days fans. It's Sunday, January 16th, and we did not just get done watching Days.
Not even close.
I knew that was going to happen. Stop it! Can I turn that volume off? Or Krista? Be like, that's going to keep ding-ding-dinging all the way to the cows come home. I want to start off by saying I am a recent churchgoer, but I'm pretty sure that you are not allowed to strike up deals with God, especially of the nature like, I will stop torturing the mother of my children if you blah, blah, blah. Save my son's sight, his eye. Now, was the deal that he just had to save the eye, or he had to save the sight, too?
I wasn't sure. I'll have to look that up on YouTube. But
since they don't know whether
I think save the eye.
Since they don't know if he can see or not yet, which obviously he's going to be able to see, they're going to honor the agreement for right now. Now, Sammy's supposed to be a good little Catholic.
Father Matt taught her well. I love that actor. Chloe.
I thought that Sammy was going to interrupt him and say, "What are you doing? You cannot be bartering in a church."
She was giddy with excitement.
I know. She's like, "Go ahead and be a sinner. You're already screwed. Go ahead." But for your son's sake, my God.
So are you going to keep your end of the deal, EJ?
Your God deal? I don't know.
Why don't they just get divorced right now? Rafe and Sammy and
I know.
Speed things up.
I have yet to hear Sammy even be referred to as Sammy Hernandez by anyone in the town of Salem.
Sammy Hernandez.
Have you? Other than when he calls her...
That sounds so ridiculous.
When he calls her Mrs. Hernandez, that's about all I get out of that. But, alright,
So how happy you think Nathan's going to be when he finds out Stephanie killed his baby?
Philip?
We think it's Nathan's.
Yeah. So this is my theory. I know you guys think I'm crazy and delusional. Maybe I am. But I think somehow we had a Sean Bell thing going on here where Nathan and Melanie, did the deed under the influence of delirium, whatever you want to call it, while they were in quarantine.
Yeah.
That'd be good stuff.
A la Sean and Bell in the fiery barn.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't
chapter.
This was right around when I was just finishing up my last stint of work, and
Let me boil it down for you, people out there, interwebs. We got one guy, Philip Kyriakis, 2 babies. Too many babies.
Yeah.
You can't have 2 babies at the same time.
At Philip.
Look at EJ.
Yeah.
He tried to have 2 babies. One went away. Although I don't think so.
No, but we
I
haven't
think
seen
the
the
other baby.
one yet.
I think Nicole's baby is kicking somewhere. I don't know where. Although the odds of that happening now that Dr. Baker is gone have gone down. But who knows with all the budget cuts.
I want that baby back. That baby is out there. It can come back anytime.
Yeah. So 2 babies, too many. So we think that possibly...
There's 2 options.
Parker is not Phillips. Okay, I'll stop using the fingers as props.
So that could be... Then Daniel would then have bailed ship too early. Kind of like what EJ did with
Sydney.
And
Nathan is the father of Melanie's
one
current...
or the other. We don't want... Well, that would be fine if Philip ended up with no babies. Maybe then he'd go back and get Pocket.
Or Melanie's going to have
People keep bringing up Pocket, by the way.
And
that
was awesome when Nathan was over. We got to talk about that too.
Wasn't he Pocket or Tyler?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
That was that. Let's just dive into that right now.
Nathan is like Philip's punching bag. Although I think there was one time that Nathan got to hit Philip.
I don't think there ever has been. Ron said the funniest thing. He said he wished we had gotten to see when Nathan went and talked to Ian, because that's probably the only time Nathan ever won a fight.
Oh.
But what Nathan said about the fight was awesome. He said, "I know you're hitting me because you know I'm right, and I'm not even going to hit you back. Instead, I'm going to let you watch me pick Melanie back up. You have, crushed her, and you can watch me pick her back up." And he's like, who the hell do you think you are, Horton?
She's still my wife.
And when he said, when Nathan said, you know what, you had no cause to be jealous, because if Melanie had given me any encouragement at all, I would have gone after her. Well, that is like serious crap he's telling him.
Yeah, Stephanie would have just been so in rapture to hear this not.
Oh, I know. Well, you know what? She made her bed. So Stephanie and Melanie, those scenes were awesome too. Stephanie is accusing Melanie of working her magic during the quarantine, and she's like, oh yeah, nothing gets me all riled up like 105-degree fever. And those were some good scenes for Molly Burnett. I enjoyed those.
Melanie now knows that Stephanie did this to try and save her relationship with Nathan. Mm-hmm. And Melanie's like, you are the wackiest person.
Yeah,
you're pathetic.
And Stephanie she will not give up on the fact that this is all Melanie's fault. And Melanie's like, what did I do? Because I loved Philip, because I married Philip. What the freaking hell are you talking about, girl? So that's when Stephanie has to resort to knocking Melanie on her ass. And of course I just swore twice. I've been so good about not swearing lately. Like,
that's hardly even swearing.
I know, but I haven't sworn at all. Like, not to you, not to anyone. I've been being really good. Anyhow, she's holding her belly.
Yeah.
You know, that freaking... I brought this up before, that woman that landed from the airplane, and one of you guys said she was from your hometown. Landed from an airplane on her belly, and that baby lived and is out there in the world. So I don't think falling 3 inches
it would
on
not.
Your rump,
on your bum would,
But I'm not a gynecologist or obstetrician, so I'm not going to say for sure. But.
If that causes a miscarriage, she was going to lose it anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to be like in the elevator crash or some kind of a high speed
do it for
wreck.
Chloe. Chloe freaking crashed in the...
No, it was Carly who was in the... Oh, no, that's right. Then Chloe jumped in and...
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We thought she was going to lose the baby.
And that's when she found out she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day when I watched Dallas, Pamela was forever having trouble, and she fell off a horse one time.
Yeah, I would not be riding horses if I was pregnant. Sorry. Shaky cam.
No, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. Probably wouldn't be doing that either.
No, not even safe riding. Without all that galloping and pushing and,
Probably not a good idea. Okay, so, Stefano and Kate makeup.
Yes. That was very tender.
Cute, delicious.
So that leaves the door open for Victor and Maggie again. We thought there was going to be a little competition, but no, Stefano can't be away from his Katarina.
Yeah, they are so adorable. When she is like, let me be there for you. I never realized how much I was going to miss you.
Can't we just leave it the way it is, Catherine?
She's like, I'm not asking to move in. I just want to come and snuggle. Spoon a little. So it's so cute. They are so cute. I think they're one of my favorite couples. Talking about how much they love each other and everything. Who'd have thought that was going to happen? Then Chad finds out Johnny has cancer and all that, and he's all probably feeling the tender family ties.
This is nephew.
Yeah, it's his sweet little nephew, and maybe he's going to go to Dad and be like, hey, how you holding up? I know family's really important to you. Oh, yeah, if he shows up, no, EJ won't take well to that. EJ is, like, totally jealous of this new sibling situation. I know. If I were Chad, I would not be going to EJ's comfort right now. Didn't Chad say something? Oh, he said to Stefano that he was praying for EJ when EJ had his head wound, and Stefano bit his freaking head off. And he's like, "Okay, fine, I'll call back the prayers."
Did he know that it was his son at the time?
No, but Kate sure did.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you still think that Kate could be the mother?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. And for those of you who doubt that, yeah, she's going to be the mom.
Oh, so Carly and Daniel are getting awfully chummy. They're practically making out in the hospital.
Yeah, they're doing, like, surgery together, and then afterwards, Carly was about as subtle as a sledgehammer, because they're talking about how EJ and Sammy are making things better for the kids by getting along, and she's like, oh yeah, it's so important when a child is going through something really traumatic for the parents to be a united front. And he's like, say it. If you and Melanie want to work things out, that's up to her. I'm not getting involved.
When is your prediction that they will consummate? Give me an approximate date. See how close you get.
I don't know if I'm for 100% certain that Daniel and Carly are going to be the route that's going to happen next. They both have so many options. But if they were going to unite as a couple, I would say around April.
Okay. So Daniel landed on his feet. He dumped Chloe and...
Oh, he's got options of the yin-yang. People are talking about him and Jennifer, which I don't want to know, so don't tell me. But I guess there's some spoilers out there that I am purposely not reading. But you guys have said enough on Twitter that I figured out a little bit.
Do share.
That's as much as I figured out. You guys think something's going on with Jennifer and Daniel.
What about Dr. What's-His-Face? Ben, what's his last name?
Walters.
Yeah, Ben Walters has got a freaking...
Well, I'm assuming that if she ends up with Daniel, it's going to be because she found out that Dr. Walters is an organ-stealing fiend.
He is a freaking crooked doctor. He didn't he have a scene with Stefano?
Yeah, we talked about that already. Yeah. And then other options, people are talking about... who else were they talking about for Daniel? So then there's all this business about Nicole's sister is supposed to be coming back this week. And people are talking about Nicole's sister with EJ, and there's some video out there that I also didn't watch about that.
The couple I would like to see the most is Rafe and Nicole.
Yes. Yeah, I said that.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
They're getting kind of like scenes together, and they never ever show two human beings of opposite genders in a scene together without any reason behind it. Never, ever.
They got me hooked on that when Rafe was pretending to want Nicole.
Oh yeah, that was a little
awesome.
taste. That was what they call a chemistry test to see if us viewers liked it, and we did. We liked it.
I told Galen Gehring that those scenes were awesome. That he had me sold on it, even though I knew that couldn't be true. I made myself believe that they were going to get together.
But they were freaking adorable.
Yeah, they were both at the bottom.
But they keep talking, and he's like, "Oh, you're such a good mom, and what's going to happen to you now?" And she's like, "What the hell do you care?" And he's like, "Well, I don't want you going after Sammy." And she's like, "Save it. I saved the day here. I found the cancer. I'm the one that got Sammy a call to find out, a home visit to get you to even be here. Don't you start being nasty to me." So
what's the next step for EJ and Sammy now that they can see each other and that whole horrible part of EJ's plan is over? Is he going to marry Nicole? There's no need for that.
Well, I thought there was somewhere I saw on Facebook or something that he's going to honor the truth, but there's going to be some kind of catch.
There's always conditions. Yes.
So I don't know if the catch was that he had to gain his sight, or if there's another catch, like you have to divorce Rafe and move into this house, and then we can play house nice. If they do that again, I just don't even think I can take it.
Yeah, I don't like that. We better wrap it up.
Okay, alright, the couple that watches Stays Together.
Stays Together.